Hello and welcome.
Woohoo!
What is this stream, Sandra?
Yes, it's an announcement stream for our new expansion, Industries.
What? So today we're going to show you a little bit how that looks like in the city we built in the end corner for quite some while. And as usual, you have the honor of fixing what I messed up. And last stream, we actually started building this industry area. What a coincidence. And we will upgrade this industry area today. So this is wood industry.
Yeah.
And what are the industries you have in the new expansions?
Well, they're based on the raw materials that we have from the industrial specialization. So it's forest, or oil and farming. But you will basically now be able to, work the management chain from, basically in the Swedish expression would be grain to bread. I don't know if there's an English translation of that, but basically from ax to limpa is the Swedish wording that I think is very necessary. But you will be able to extract, process, produce special products and eventually either store them in warehouses. You can export, import, or create special goods or luxury products with unique factories. But we can try to build an area and
just show a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, this is so weird. Starting with deleting something, look, yeah.
Yes, it's the act of
we can keep half of it because the industrial have some synergy effects with the new industrial areas. The basic function is very similar to the expansion we released before this one, which is Park Life, where you first have to zone an area with the new industry district tool.
So, like at Park Life, to actually define what the zone is, we're placing a main building.
But it's also kind of the traffic hub for different city services as well. So that can basically be where they, like pick up or leave stuff, as an example. So should we just place it in the beginning?
I think that's a good idea. So what that tells us is the industries are actually levelable.
So we have some extractor buildings. First one is unlocked now. It's a small tree plantation. You see the symbol for trees that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean we need to extract. That's basically getting the raw materials out. So I think that we should start placing that. Right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna knock myself out.
Do it. So we basically have three types of buildings, actually four types of buildings. We have utility buildings, like for example the main building for the industry or some worker barracks and so on. We have extractors, which produce the raw materials. And then we have intermediaries. How did we call them? I forgot the name. The
processing building.
Processing building, yes. Yeah. Which then, for example, in this case, the sawmill will use the forest products to create plank.
In this case they...
What do they produce? When you click on it, we can see.
This will create plant timber. You will gather some raw materials, create special goods, and with those you can then create furnitures or bakeries, toys, different sort of stuff, so you can earn more money.
We have two questions. Will we be able to place greenhouses the same way on snow maps? So the farming industries actually also have greenhouses, and I think, I'm not sure with the forestry, but the farming definitely have greenhouses that you can actually change. When you click on the trees, you can actually also change what kind of trees you want to grow. So at the moment we have alders, and what else we have? Beech and conifer.
What do you prefer?
I don't like those. I like...
That wasn't my question.
I
asked what you prefer, not what you didn't like. Okay, I'll place another one and we can both be satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like this. And then the other question, will industry zones be less toxicated? It really sends me to see desert in the middle of nowhere.
Intoxicated in terms of pollution, that is.
Yeah,
yes,
I think so.
Absolutely.
And also you have, like before as well, but now you can even specialize more on them. You have the farming and the wood industry, which are not creating pollution that is spreading. It is a star. The star means that it's level 1. You can upgrade them up to level 5, I think.
Yes, correct.
And they increase their efficiency, how fast they produce products, and how much pollution they're actually also creating. The higher the level, the less pollution. And you, of course, unlock new buildings as well.
Yeah, okay. I gotta go back. So we can see that we have our own production currently. Yep. We're not importing anything. If we would start to have a lot of processing buildings and we don't have the raw materials, we could then import it instead. But now we see that we are creating, we have started to create some raw forest products. And we can also see here that it goes up to level 5. It's a lot of different benefits when you come up on those levels, as well as unlocking new buildings.
Yep.
But you have to get up to a certain amount of workers and produce resources up to a certain level to level up. So yeah, and currently we're not the best businessmen in the world. Let's put it that way.
That being said, as we said, this is hot code, so there are still some balancing stuff, going on.
I think that someone was asking regarding the free updates that comes with this one. Should we run through that?
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it will come with toll booths. So basically you can put them on roads so that when people go in and out of the city, they have to pay a toll, so you can earn money in that way and also steer the traffic. The other thing that I think we can say here is basically there might be some buildings, or like there's a skyline here that you really like. What Colossal has added as a free update is to make the buildings historical. So you can just click in this option in the buildings that you really like, and they will stay looking like this even if they upgrade or the area changes. So what I was about to do, so they have, so these are currently getting, because it's so close, they're getting raw forest products from these two. But what we also can do is to create a small log yard that is storage specifically for these raw materials. These can be placed, if I'm not mistaken, there's several types. Yeah, this should be able to be placed, you can place...
Yeah, they can be placed outside of the zoned area. To information, yes, we have some new roads, new industry roads. And then the second one, yes, there will be freight airports and cargo planes.
Yes.
And we will actually have 2 types of cargo airports. One regular one and one cargo hub, where you can directly connect the train and then have all your industry areas just shipping it directly to the airport and then flying it out. These are warehouses for the intermediary goods.
Should we place one somewhere else? Maybe like in here? So what should we then take plant timber, since I guess that's what we're
having.
Yeah. What are we currently? Yeah, we're getting plant timber.
Okay, so there was a question I just saw. Oh, do we have new chirper?
Of course we do.
Should we maybe put a new chirper in?
Are they available? Let's see.
Yes, we have 4 new chirper.
Okay, so they're currently complaining about that they don't have any raw forest products. It's going a bit slow, so what we then could do, every district has their own policies as well tied to them. Yeah. As an example, you can improve logistics, improve work safety, or advanced automation. So what do you think we should do in order to speed up the process here?
Advanced automation?
Yes. So you will be able to see the specific industry area's economy in here. So currently we're not doing that much, but we
just started.
You will eventually, right?
We're having a riot confirmation. We should show the toll booths quickly. So There are different ones. We have 4 different ones, depending on if you want to have them 1 or 2 way, and then how big you want to have them. Should we just build one as an entry to the farming area? So people need to pay. So what happens is,
motherfuckers.
if they go through, they pay you some money. This will decrease the speed they can actually go through because they need to stop. There's a policy that you can activate for electronic tolls that will then increase traffic speed, but you also get less money. Question: how does the postal system work?
It works very similar to the other service buildings where you have to place a postal office. We'll see if I can. Yeah, and it collects mail to the citizens. So as you see, so it will gain positive effects on the city, just like when you place a park or you give them, you place fire services or healthcare. So if we place one here.
Really? This place? I was like trying to...
What? It's go. So this little guy is gonna deliver mail now. So basically we placed a toll booth here with a very high price. We're just gonna connect it to the road and then people can from one direction come in to our little farming area. And now we're creating a main building for farming.
I think that's forest. No, it's farming. Okay, never mind.
Which is my favorite one because it's so cute. Look, he's already out there. It comes with a farmer that's very efficient, in my opinion. And now you can finally start placing down some extractor buildings. Like this is a small crop field, and I think people are actually gonna like these a lot. So I'm placing a bunch of them down, even if it might not be super efficient, just to show. So we have, as an example, pears. We can change it to apples, oranges, or greenhouses. But let's have it. I think apples was nice.
We are in a warm climate.
You can also grow potatoes, cotton, corn, wheat, and greenhouses. And these produces then raw materials that you will use to be able to create special goods. And I think that we have unlocked at least one. Yeah, so this is a flour mill. I think this is the coziest
music.
No, industry area.
Oh, yeah.
The farming. It's beautiful and it's just really, really nice. But we're basically just, what do you say? Skrapar på ytan. No, you're from Germany. You won't even understand that.
That means skrapa the eater. I don't know.
Or scratch the surface in English. Wow.
Yeah. So now we're just gonna wait for these guys to start growing some crops here. These need crops in order to create flour.
There was one question. Yes, the music you're hearing is from the new radio station, Synthetic Dawn, that's going to be released alongside this. So I hope you enjoyed this announcement. You can already pre-order it on Plaza. You can go to Steam, put it on your wish list if you want. And then I hope I see you tomorrow for the first discussion stream, for the first tutorial.